Hello everybody, welcome to What If Deku was digidestined Part 0, the redo. The only reason why this redo exists is because I wanted to fix up the ending because I didn't really like it. So with that out of the way, let's get to the what if. The story starts when Izuku Midoriya is born. Some of the equipment in the hospital room temporarily malfunctions, flashing a white screen before turning back to normal. Some of the doctors there thought it was Izuku's quirk. They wouldn't find out that he was born quirkless, however, and the few people who would find out, well, didn't see the flashes. After that point, Izuku lives a normal life. As he is raised, he grows an admiration for heroes, with All Might becoming his favorite. As in canon, Bakugo is his best friend until he awakens his quirk. With it, he starts to bully others, because he is told that he's better than everyone else around him, thanks to his quirk. Eventually, Izuku is the only person in class who does not have a quirk yet. Bakugo is picking on Izuku because of this, and when Izuku tries to defend himself, he can't really do anything. Bakugo then says that if Izuku's quirk was powerful, he would have most likely unlocked it by then, proceeding to give the name Deku to Izuku, because at that point he's quirkless and defenseless. Izuku is sad that his former best friend was being mean to him for the rest of the school day, but is excited when he gets home, as he's going to the quirk doctor to see what his quirk is. When Izuku got tested for the quirk, however, the doctor said, "Sorry, kid, you're quirkless. After taking your DNA to find the quirk gene, we found that it was inactive, which is why we needed to do the X-ray scan. You see, the same genes that are used to activate the quirk gene are used to make a second joint in your toe, here." The doctor points to an X-ray scan, showing the second joint in Izuku's toe. Izuku was heartbroken. His entire world was shattered. He felt as if he was really just a worthless Deku, like everyone at school told him. Inko took Izuku back home. The car ride back was quiet. It felt like Izuku was being judged by everything around him. He didn't know what to think or if he could even do anything anymore. He felt empty. His dream was ripped out of his hands because because of something he couldn't control. Once Inko and Izuku returned home, Inko followed Izuku to his room and turned on the computer, starting the video of All Might that Izuku liked to watch so much, and leaving the room to make supper for the night. Izuku watches the video of All Might when about halfway through the videos stops. The screen turns white and text appears on the screen, reading, "Do you want to help people? YN." It takes Izuku a few seconds to snap out of his semi-depressed state and notice this. However, when he finally does, a new set of text appears under the previous. To select yes, press the green button. To select no, press the red button. A set of green and red buttons appear under the text. It takes a few seconds for Izuku to understand how the mic and mouse works, and he clicks the green button. All of the text is removed, and new text appears. reading, do you want to save everyone, no matter what they are? Izuku clicks on the green button again. Finally, a new set of text appears, reading, "Are you willing to save those not of this world?" Izuku is a little bit confused, but clicks the green button again. All of the text is cleared from the screen, and everything else is removed. The screen starts to glow, slowly getting brighter and brighter. Izuku covers his eyes and turns away from the screen. Then there was a loud thump in Izuku's room. Ingo rushes into the room to investigate the noise, and Izuku opens his eyes to see 2 large eggs on the desk, and a gray phone in between them. Izuku almost instinctively reaches his hands out for the eggs. Once he touches them, the eggs start to glow. Startling Izuku, the eggs stop glowing and hatch 2 small creatures. This scares Izuku, who runs over to Inko. One of them was black. It had a gray gradient on its face, with fur lines surrounding it. It also had yellow bear-like ears. Sorry. The other was pink. It had 2 horns on the front, facing towards the sides, and the horn on the back facing behind it. It had 2 human-like eyes, the only being that it didn't have didn't have an iris. The 2 creatures hopped out of their eggshells. The black one hopped over to Izuku, rubbing itself against his leg with a happy expression on its face. The red one grabbed onto the phone with its non-existent mouth and hopped over to Inko, tilting the phone as upwards as possible and hopping as high as it can in one spot, like it wants Inko to take it. Inko hesitantly takes the phone and the red creature looks happily towards Inko. Inko says, "Well, it looks like they're friendly enough. Izuku, we are going to need to talk about this one later, after supper. I want to know how these got here." Izuku smiles and nods to Inko before running to the middle of his room, laughing, as the little black creature chases after him. Inko smiles and leaves the room as the red creature joins Izuku. And that's going to be it. I don't know whether this was shorter or quicker than the last version, but it happens. The reason why it took me so long to upload is I'm going back to online school, and I wasn't able to do any of the assignments throughout the semester, and that finally got solved. So now I have to do all of them. Plus, I forgot most of the course content. So I have to go over all of that again. And there's usually some family stuff happening whenever I want to record. Yeah, we're also on the back end of dealing with bed bugs. They're mostly gone by now. We should be able to get an exterminator in soon, so I should be able to get back to the normal upload schedule that I wanted to do later. I don't know when, I know it's not soon. Hopefully it'll be by summer break. I'll be able to upload more often. But today is hopefully going to be a double upload day. So, yeah, looking forward to that. So, yeah, goodbye.